If you need some better protection for your 2021 or newer Ford or Bronco's side body, these Barricade Rocker Guards with the steps will be a great pick. Now these will be perfect for the Bronco owner who doesn't have rocker guards from the factory but like the styling and the protection that the rails provide, but want to take it a little bit further with an additional tube on the outside, giving them some outward protection. Now these will do a great job at protecting the pinch weld from sliding off of obstacles while also offering more of a heavy duty look to the truck. You can also use these for better accessibility if you don't necessarily want a side step but also just need a small space for your foot rather than a flush rock rail. Now these will be durable and able to take some abuse with a steel construction and heavy duty textured black powder coat finish for of course rust resistance and a heavy duty look. Now the tubing will come out roughly 3 inches from the rocker and will have a pretty flat profile, giving you the clearance that you need off-road compared to other drop steps or even side steps at all. Now I really like the fact that these tuck very close to the rocker, providing you optimal protection to the pinch weld area, but they also have that outer tube giving you that additional distance and again, a step up into the Bronco if you need it. These will also be a direct bolt on and come with everything that you need in order to install them, making them super straightforward to get onto your truck. Now these are roughly $375, putting them at a pretty average price point for rocker guards. Now other options for rocker protection will usually consist of either side steps that will provide some minor protection, mostly for easy access, or they'll be strictly for rocker protection like the factory rails that won't offer that extra boost up into the truck like these will. Now there are other choices that offer a similar balance between easier access and protection. What I really like about these is that it keeps it simple and to the point with the styling and the function, making these a great pick. Now install again will be very straightforward, so I'm going to give this a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you roughly 2 hours to get the job done with some basic hand tools. Now at this point we can head over to the shop and check out a detailed breakdown of the install. That's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Tools used for this install: 3/8 ratchet, 13mm ratcheting wrench, 13 and 16mm sockets. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to install our rocker guards with steps here on our 21 Bronco, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do on our installation is we're going to get our brackets out, and I have them here. Now you're going to notice that there's 2 different styles. There's this style up here, which is going to be our front bracket, which is going to mount up here, and then you have these brackets here that are more bent like that, and they have that contour to them. These are going to go, one's going to go here, one's going to go there. Now in this body on this truck, underneath there are threaded holes already in from the factory. There's 2 here, 2 there, and 2 up front. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to start by putting these brackets on and get these started, and we're going to climb under the truck and get our bolts started. So now we're at the back of the vehicle here. We're going to stick our bracket on. You see there's holes right here that are already drilled and tapped. In the kit, they supply us with a 16mm bolt with a lock washer and a flat washer. So we're going to just stick our bracket up in place here. We're going to start our bolts, start our other one in the top hole here, just like that. I'm going to take my 16mm on my ratchet and tighten these up. Same with this one. So now we're going to install our middle bracket. I'm going to take my 16mm bolt that's supplied in the kit again, get it started here, run it in by hand, and do the same with the top one. And again, I'm going to use my ratchet, my 16mm socket, tighten these up. And now we'll move on to our front bracket. So now we're going to install our front bracket. I'm going to take my 16mm bolts, get this up in place here and get them started. And then we'll take our other one, get this one started. I'm going to run them in by hand as far as I can. I'm going to take my 16mm socket and ratchet and tighten these up. Same with this one. So So now we got our brackets in place, what I'm gonna do is put our side step on. Now, as you can see, I'm sitting on the ground on a creeper. It's easier for me to do it this way because I'm gonna concentrate on the middle bracket here. I'm gonna set the side step up in place. Look at this middle bracket. I'm gonna take the two 13mm bolts that are supplied in the kit, and I'm gonna start the center one just to hold it in place. Then we'll go and start the ones in the back, start the ones in the front, and then we'll tighten everything up. So I'm just gonna take the side step, put it up in place here, and I'm going to try to get a bolt started in this back one here, and that'll allow me to hold this thing in place pretty much like that. And then I'll probably start this one underneath here just to hold it in so it don't come down. Nice. So now we have it in place. We'll start with our back brackets, get those 13mm in, tighten them up, tighten the middle ones up, and then tighten the fronts up.
So now we're underneath towards the back of the truck. We're going to stick these back two bolts in. Again, it's a 13mm with a lock washer and a flat washer. Just going to pull out on the side step a little bit here to get it started. And again, we have another one here that's going to go into the back of the bracket, back there, like that. We'll get it snugged up. And what I'm going to do is, the back one here is going to be a little tough to get a ratchet in, so I'm going to take my wrench here, my 13mm ratcheting wrench, and I'm going to tighten this one up in the back. And then I'm going to take my 13mm socket on my 3/8 ratchet and tighten this one up here. So now these are the two that we started to hold our side step in place. There's one here and one in the back. Again, I'm going to take my 13mm ratcheting wrench to get to the one in the back here and tighten this one up first. And my 13mm socket on my 3/8 ratchet and tighten the bottom one up. Now we'll go to our front one. Now we're going to take our 13mm bolt here and start it in our front bracket and get it started. Same with the one in the back here and get that one started. And again, we're going to take our 13mm ratcheting wrench and tighten the back one up first, and take our 13mm socket on our 3/8 ratchet, tighten the bottom one up. Now you're going to want to just repeat this whole install procedure on the opposite side. That wraps up this review and install of our Barricade Rocker Guards with steps for 21 and up Bronco 4-doors. Thanks for watching, and for all things Bronco, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.